Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie
with AshHoles.
I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
Back in the humidor, let's go. This way, this way, this way. Okay, let's go this way. What is this? What is that right there? Boom. The Latier 30, 19, some 30. Okay guys, so we're smoking the Latier 56 Maduro. Now there's a lot to take in, so try to keep up, okay? The wrapper is Connecticut broadleaf, all right? The binder, all right, was the original, the Naturals wrapper, all right? That was made by the Oliva Company. These cigars though, but even though the binder is from the Oliva Company, the cigars themselves are rolled in the My Father factory, okay? But the actual brand is owned by Pete Johnson of Tatuaje Cigars. Did you get that? It's pretty much a smoke that has a lot of firepower behind it. A lot of different people working on it, and funny enough, that could be either negative or positive. Sometimes when you have too many people working on one smoke, it turns out to be shite because it just doesn't work well. Sometimes it's best when it's one person. Wrapper smells very sweet. Oh, very nice and sweet. And just slightly woody. Ooh. Filler smells almost like peaches. Like a very fruity, very, very sweet filler. Ooh. Right away. Very dull, earthy flavor and nice charcoaly bitterness. I said earthy. I take that back. Actually, it's a little nutty and a little citrusy, but it creates kind of an earthy taste, but it definitely is not earthy. Surprisingly nutty. That'll probably fucking change. Okay, about half an inch in, and I gotta say, it mellowed out really nicely. Yeah, Nas is here, in the front. The draw is a little bit tight, but overall it's not that bad. It's actually very tolerable. It's just a little bit below my standard. It did mellow out really nicely. It definitely, it's not nutty anymore. It definitely turned into this nice woody flavor. The bitterness is almost gone. The bitterness almost kind of like dwelled into the woody. So, gotta say, this cigar is really, really interesting in the sense that it started off on a high note and kind of went downhill in strength. I would say that even though this is a Maduro, it tastes almost like a medium-bodied, a little sweet and a little earthy. All of the Lateliers are they have an interesting aspect to them where they seem to have a lot of flavor, right? They seem to be fuller cigars, but they're very smooth. Like this one is extremely smooth right now. About 2 inches from the band, I gotta say the cigar is a little earthy, just slightly chocolatey as an afternote as well. Pepper is nowhere to be found. Approaching the band now. Surprisingly, it did change. It went from earthy to a nice woody taste. And a little bit of sweetness came on too, which I really didn't expect. I expected a bit of throughout, but there you go. It's a good sign. It's a good sign when it can change. As far as I'm smoking this, I'm about halfway through. It's got everything. It's got a little wood, little leather, little earth, and that's quite pleasant when it jumps around like that. A sign of a good cigar. So, I'm a dumbass. Pete Johnson actually messaged me to correct me because I was wrong. So it's not the Oliva Cigar Company that produces the binder. It's actually the Oliva Tobacco. Tobacco is a producer of tobacco for many, many different companies, and Oliva Cigars is actually a cigar company that produces cigars, and they have no relation. So what I was talking about is the Oliva Tobacco Company. My bad. I would say the most surprising thing is that even though most cigars, they kind of tend to ramp up over time, this particular one, and this is something that I've noticed across a lot of Tatuaje, so it's consistent. You know what I mean? It's a nice dark cigar. It's got a lot of stuff going on, but it never gets bitter. It never gets charcoaly. It's a pretty smooth cigar for what it is, and that's something that I really liked about Tatuaje. the smoke is so smooth and there's less bitterness, it really does allow you to appreciate the notes of the cigar much better, the leathery, the earthy, the woody. And what's great about this one is it doesn't leave you bored. It does evolve over time. So pretty much send off this review. What I'd like to say is that it's a cigar that, with the evolution, with the smoothness, those two things together make a really, really cigar that's not very static. It's alive, it changes, and it's delicious. And that's why I really, really love the Tatuaje joints.
I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.